Oh, hey guys, it's Ken Davenport. It is about 7:20 on Thursday night. I'm waiting at my office to go see Frozen. I'm seeing Frozen, the musical, tonight. Very excited about that. And while I wait, I'm just reading my advance copy of Sunday's New York Times. Little known secret, the Sunday edition of the New York Times is actually available to the insiders of the industry on Thursday. So we get the arts and leisure section sent to us on Thursday. This is true. This is because of folks that are advertising it. We get to see it a little bit early. So all you have to do is place a lot of New York Times ads and they'll send you a free copy on Thursday. So, it's $100,000 for like a dollar paper. Anyway, let's take a look at this Sunday's paper, shall we? So there's the front page. Oh, look at that little guy. I wonder what that's about. Oh, let's flip past this really expensive ad, and 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 oh man, look at this, Harry Potter, all these expensive ads, more, and then, look at that. That is a 2-page spread on Once on This Island and our amazing design, and the design team, look, sand, goat, and water make the scene. It tells the story about how Michael Arden and Dane Laffrey, our now Drama Desk nominated set designer, went to Haiti before the show, before we started in pre-production, to do research all about the design. And they talk about seeing clothes everywhere, and that's the clothes that circle in the Square Theater. So definitely you want to pick up this Sunday's New York Times so you can read all about it. But that's not why I wanted to tell you about it today. What's exciting is that we got this feature. Editorial content of any kind is always more interesting to consumers than advertisements. And newsflash, it's free. That's right. So a big shout out to my press team at Bono Bryan Brown. They've been working on trying to get this article and something about the design placed in the New York Times for a long time. And we got it. That's the key to a great press team, lobbying, coming up with really creative ideas to get to all sorts of publications, not just the Times. Obviously, the Times is an important one to theater goers, but we pitched things to everything from Time Out New York, the New York Post, New York Magazine, Golf Magazine, whatever. If we can come up with an interesting angle, we'll pitch it to try and get it in there. And I love those periphery. I was joking about golf, sort of, but I'm a big fan of trying to go outside the norm, the traditional theater papers, to get to the mainstream or the upper funnel of the marketing funnel or the sales funnel. But we were able to get this placed in the Times for this Sunday, which is awesome. And again, for all of you out there trying to get attention for your own shows, and you may not have the advertising budget that some of those other giant shows have that like to spend lots of money in the New York Times. If you don't have that kind of budget, even for your off-Broadway show, if you can't even afford a website banner, try to get some press. Try to get some press for it. This was something that I did very early on in my career. A couple of my, the Altar Boys challenged the Backstreet Boys to a public boy band battle. And of course, one of my famous ones was for my first time. For the very first performance, I let virgins get in free. Then I hired a human lie detector to detect if people were lying at the line at the box office. That thing went everywhere. Jay Leno did a joke about it in his monologue. It was on the homepage of CNN. And for that micro show, that little show, got a tremendous amount of attention, a tremendous amount of press, and I didn't have to pay for any of it. So huge for those of you who are marketing with no money or starting off and you don't have a lot in your advertising budgets, really look to press to try to get your message out there. And it's not just for small shows. It's for Broadway shows too. And we got a big one this week, so we're really happy about that and celebrating that and our Drama Desk nominations today. So that's today. All about press. Go get this week's edition for the New York Times. You guys have to wait till Saturday in New York City. You can get it on Saturday. Everyone else, Sunday. So check it out. Read the article. That's today on Every Day is Different. We'll see you tomorrow.